Hello. Before we begin, I have something to say. Admit, more like. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete fool. There it is. And here's why. In the last shave, I shaved with this beauty. I'm going to shave this again today. It is 28mm, as I believe I said so, but I kept referring to the other brush that I owned, which in my mind was 28mm, and I didn't check. But later, after the shave, I was like, how come it was so heavy? I was thinking of this one, which you might have watched me shave with. It is purple and sort of some kind of black interception in it. Very black knot here as well, wolf knot I believe it's called, and it is 26mm. So there is. I apologize for misinforming you. I'm not going to be shaving with this. Goes away with that. We'll be shaving with this, so I can get to know it a bit better. And it is a wonderful, wonderful brush, but it is heavy. I have to get used to it. So we will soak that, even though we do not need to. So we're also using the Yaqi cobbed. It's a 3-piece razor. You've seen me use it lots of other shapes. There is your bang. Usually it is stored in one of these, not because the blade is in, but just because if it does fall over, the head is not damaged in any way. It's a nice mid-ish aggression, mid and a bit upwards an aggression. I don't know if you can see. You see, I don't know what's up with this focus on the camera here. Do I have to get it all up in there? No, that's not work. It is a mid-aggression razor. So what we'll be using today's shave with? Palmolive, men, reficande, almendolo. Great stuff. This very great, inexpensive, works a treat. Lots of menthol in it compared to Paraso. That is just a step above Paraso level, and it is cheaper than Paraso, and it works just as great as Paraso green in my opinion. And it's made by cobbed and palmolive. So there you have it. Going with that, we'll be using the Yaqi bowl again to see, just again to get familiar with it. And the scent of this, it is palmolive. It's, you cannot describe it. The pre-shave is going to be Paraso blue. So with the face, I just did a face wash in just some shower gel, just clean up my face, and we're off. So how is everyone? Can I get closer? Sorry. It's been a hard week. Very, 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 very busy. Exams are up. Have to stand guard with those. Yesterday, after about 5.5 hours of not sitting down at all, not having a break or anything, I collapsed when I got home. Slept almost 2 hours. Cheap on the pre-shave. There you go. Today was the same. Only 6 hours straight. And yeah, just a very long day. Of course not ended by those 6 hours, had to do more work after that. Oh, and I believe I forgot. Sorry. Welcome to the bathroom. Yaqi bowl, Yaqi brush, Yaqi water. No. It's very cool looking, this complete black thing here. It's starting. I use a bit more soap than I usually would because this is a big knotted brush, and you know, it will suck up a lot more soap than any of the usual 24mm brushes would. Luckily, this palmolive can take quite a lot of water as well. That's good. Ah, it's a nice scent. Very, very nice. You see the soap is being picked up by the brush and not as much in the bowl. The brush is simply sucking it in for some reason. But it is also a synthetic, so when it is commanded to, it does release it as well. Adding more water as I go here. So, yes, a lot of stress at work. Hopefully that will sort of be vaped out. I don't know what the correct word for this is. I'm tired. I don't know what time is it. 20 minutes past 8 at the evening time. So that must be PM to you. In American folks. I can see how much hydrated and filled up with soap this brush is in terms of the bowl. There's not much in the bowl. I'll have to do a comparison of the same thing using a 24mm knot instead of a 28mm knot. There's a huge difference actually. And now it is sort of picking up here inside the bowl. So, Sunday is a very special day in my country. It's Mother's Day on Sunday. I don't know if it's an international thing or just in my country. I'm not good paying attention to that. Oh, look at this, by the way. Look at this. Nice cream, lots of cream actually. Lots in the soap, brush, sorry. Lots in the bowl. I think we're ready. So, as I said, Sunday is a very special day. It's Mother's Day. And my children are still so small that they cannot actually give my wife anything. They don't quite understand the concept of Mother's Day. Yeah, well, they do understand some. So I just got a package with some clothes that she wanted for her birthday party. I got something else that she wished for. And got that today. So when she's off to bed, then I am gonna be stuck with gift wrapping, which is an activity I absolutely hate, because I am one of the worst people you can actually choose to wrap a present if you wanted it to look nice. Even though I have had years of training. My wife's like, oh, did the children wrap this? No, they did not, and you know, also they didn't. Thank you. So, and again, to show you, the brush can rest nicely on the sort of handle here. Nice cooling going on. Let's cool down the razor. Nice and creamy. Should be nice protection as well. So, for the hair. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be done earlier with work tomorrow. First pass with, that's annoying, with the growth. And I'll be able to pick up some chocolate for her. Oh yeah, last shave was on Saturday, so that makes this 3 days of growth. Also, gonna order some flowers to her tomorrow. Don't quite know what flowers I'm gonna give her yet. Those are gonna be for me. From me, sorry. Also, I did order something else from Shaving Time. There you go. Some from Master Sip Creations, and Customs got it. So, yeah, I had to pay the full sum of, I don't know, equivalent to about between $40 or $50. So it's a very expensive soap now. So, but only stuff that I am almost completely sure that is going to be fantastic stuff. It's something that I would end up paying twice the amount for, which is basically is, because yeah. But you know, that doesn't scare me off. Also want to try out the cube from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So that purchase is going to happen someday, and you know, perhaps there's going to be some more Master Soap creations in the in the basket when that happens. So in a few days, I'm going to get the peppermint lime, that sample from Sterling, the Sexes Man, and Sterling mentholated pre-shave as well. I was looking forward to that. It's said to be a mild menthol, but everything Sterling makes, in my opinion, is very nice as far as what I've tried. Yeah. Okay. And this blade has quite a lot of uses on it. I think it is 5 shaves. This is number 5. Oh, this is getting nice and close. So, if someone's out there, I don't know why, you know, these artisans, some of them are making sort of duplications on different kinds of soap. Like Aventus has this, their sort of duplications on different kind of, oh, I did cut myself or irritate myself there. Different kind of soap makers, and you know, Island Man, no, Virgin Island, I think it's called, has also its own duplication in various soap forms. And we recently, you know, the community had a chance to get the Parasso aftershave, the green one, as a soap in the Awesome Soft. Not very recently, but it's been a while, but relatively recently. And also the Skin Bracer, the Shave Chase, I believe it's called. Why no one has tried to make a duplication of palmolive in a shaving soap with a lot of nice stuff in it. Oh, it is good stuff, but it's not Sterling. It's not Master Soap Creations or fine or anything, you know, but perhaps it's something to, you know, the rights to copy or something like that. That's perhaps the scent is very difficult to get. I don't know, but I would get it if it was out there. I would totally get it. Now against the growth. I have to be careful in the neck here because I did irritate it somehow. Perhaps it's the blade, you know, and it's on its final use, starting to pull a bit. So it won't have any more shaves after today. Then it's going to be laid to rest to be recycled. Good. So this weekend I had a sort of what experience. I caught myself sort of woke up in the car, kind of on my way to pick up flowers for the garden. On my own choice. I was like, oh, you're really growing up now. You're never really growing up. At least I ain't. I don't feel very different than when I was like 16, 20. There you go. Should stop here. My skin is irritated or something. And yet I continue. Now stop. Quit. If you can sense that something's coming up, stop immediately. Well, I actually did cut my finger doing that. It's very little, you know, a shortcut. Shortcut. But ended up having a very nice day in the garden with my girl. Just, you know, she was interested in those things. She loves flowers, loves smelling them. We're like, oh, what's this going to be there? You know, we, you know, put them in the ground. I bought some real flowers that had bloomed, and we planted those as well. It was very, very nice. How does this seems good. Yeah, it's good. I'll just clean some stuff up and I'll see you at the post shave. I'll just cut to it now. So we're back. If you suffer from irritation, you might know that I do that. suffer quite hardly from irritation sometimes because of my skin. The alum might not be the best choice for you, might not be your best friend. Right now, the alum isn't my best friend. It is tightening up my skin too much, and it is actually causing a great amount of irritation. So I'll be using witch hazel today, which I have mentholated myself. Yeah, work it into the skin. Good. Now, for the aftershave, you might have seen the thumbnail. Old Spice original. And yes, I did put a drop of menthol crystals in it, or two in it. It's very little mentholation. There might be people out there screaming, "No, what did you do?" But yeah, I did it. Just get a nice cooling, not much. A little tingle, but not much. As a result, bit of irritation here. That was my fault. I did add pressure on the blade. Not the soap or the razor's fault. That's my own. So in reverse, we used Old Spice original. We used Bayer's unscented witch hazel, mentholated. You can see the clouds. We used palmolive menthol, nice product. We used the Yaqi brush, plastic bowl, worked very nicely. There you are. We used the Yaqi Ocean, it's called, 28mm, the greatest knot that I have, and it'll work great. It has a very nice and big bone. Whoa, untied. It's very nice. Big knot and a good backbone. Last but not least, the Yaqi cobbed. That's it for today. See you on Saturday. Have a nice day out there.